Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another 30-minute demonstration with Janome America. My name is Celine Ross, and I am an educator for Janome Canada. So I hope I'm at the right place. It's so hard for me I'm not used to Facebook. And I always check. Oh yeah, people are coming in. Okay, I see. So people are there. Okay, so welcome. The title of the theme of the month is fresh flower. Flowers. Okay, we have to embroider flowers, and some things that is not that hard, but not that easy neither. Marty, I'm here. Hope you stay. Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you, Marty. So there's so many pages with Janome. I never know which one to choose, and then I say, oh, I'm okay. I'm sure that's what it was last week. I remember, and then I'm not sure. Anyway, so at least it's a bit tricky pants. It's not that easy. Keep changing thing. It's not your fault. Oh, you're really good to me. It's a bit my fault. But you know what? When you get older, those things is for the youngs. Okay, so I said I previously show you pants that I embroidered a lot. But what do we wear usually? You know, casual pants like jeans or not casual, that's the word, okay? So I said I'm going to show them different placement for the pants, and I hope you pick up something. So Marty, I said hello. Malgorzata, hello. So you must be from far from here. It's not an unusual name. Patricia, hello. So my friends are there. Now I feel safe. Okay, so I will turn and Jerry, hello Jerry. So I'll turn the camera to show you different from Poland. Oh, great. Hey, this unbelievable internet, huh? Unbelievable. Ay, ay, ay. If we had that when we were young. Hello, Diane. Virginia is closer to me. Okay, so I'll turn the camera and I'll move the camera. I don't want to show you this one right away. So first pair of pants that I want to show you is from Iowa. Hello, Glenda. Okay, so this is a pair of jeans, okay? And you know, I'm doing embroidery since um uh just from UAE. Well, that I don't know where it is from. Oh, I'm not that knowledgeable. I'm a better sewer than. Okay, so I'm doing embroidery since the 8000, so I don't know where my designs are coming from, but what I'm showing you, it's always built-in design. So whatever machine you embroider, whatever machine you use to embroider, you have built-in design that Janome gives. Huh? It's always United Arab Emirates. My goodness, unbelievable, huh? Good afternoon, Terry. Okay, so I hope I'll stop reading and I'll answer you everybody later today. If I read, I lose what I want to tell you. So first of all, I always use designs from the machine, built in, or in the machine or in the software. Okay, it depends. And I'd like to choose a design that will suit to what I'm doing. So of course on jean I can do dance design like this one, of course. But if I do embroidery on the linen pants, well, that's a different story. I don't want to be so stiff. I don't want something stiff sticking on the pants. So where can you do embroidery? I like to buy something. You don't make all your clothes. And when you do your clothes, when you make your clothes, you cut, you do your embroidery, no problem. But when you buy something and you want to personalize it or embellish it, well, now you have to be alert. So so here, first thing I have to say, when you want to do embroidery on a pair of, let's say, jeans, I'll start with this, you wash them once because it shrinks a bit. Then it depends where you want to do your embroidery. You iron the seam allowance always towards the back. You see my seam allowance here, it's towards the back. And this embroidery, it's not that big. It's about, for a hoop, like I would say 5 by 7 about. And it's easy and not so easy, because the garment is closed, it's round. So when you insert your pair of pants in the hoop, well, you have to manipulate. It's not as fast and as easy as just a plain fabric. So like for this one, you have to open the button, the zipper, and then when you insert this in a jean, see here, it's easy. It's flat here. See, it's easy. You have to be careful in the hoop. You don't want this to fall and have an accident. And this is something, if I make lace, I start my machine and I do ironing or cutting or something else. But a pair of pants, when it's like this, with the danger to fall down, well, I stay close to my machine, very close. So to put in a 5 by 7 hoop, it's not bad. It's not bad. You have to be careful. You don't want anything at the back. While I have this in my hand, I want to show you something else. You see the design, you always have cut away or tear away or some kind of stabilizer. On jeans, the most popular is tear away. But the thickness of the thread, the paper, because you clean perfectly, you want to wear them. So what I do, sometimes it's rough. What I do, I iron um, um, interfacing. Stabilizer is like paper or cut away, tear away, or soluble, but this is for stretchy fabric. And I iron this. You see, we there's a black, beige, and the white. We see this in babies' onesies. I hope I'm saying right, onesies. And it's embroidered, and this is what they put. They cover the embroidery, the wrong side of the embroidery, and it's soft on your skin. So this one is clean, it's ready to wear. And this one I really wear. I'm wearing them. This is, but this is, should I say, easy? It's not so bad. I have nothing to undo, just placement. Then here comes a little bit more complicated. Another pair of jeans. But this time, you see, this is my seam allowance from the side. So my design is going to the front and to the back. Well, this is not magical. Now you have to work. So first work is, again, wash your fabric, wash your pair of pants, and then undo the inside seam. So it has to be clean. This one was done. Sorry, I took a sip of water because my mouth is dry. So see, I undo my seam. So you have to remove the top stitching from the end. You have to do a clean job. Maybe you had to shorten them so it's perfect. But I'll turn the pants, I'll turn the legs. Now I'll show you what I did. Okay, so the inside seam, I remove everything, and when you remove, you clean it good. No little, not this, okay? Nothing. It has to be clean. And then you iron it flat, open. So it here, see, I see where I start and I stop. You see? This is where I start and stop. So to give me, and this time I use a big hoop. Look at the size of this design. And you see, maybe you don't feel it, but you see how a bit rough it is. I remove my tearaway. I have to clean a little bit more, and then I will apply, because this is rubbing against the side of your leg, huh? And then I will cover this to stay soft. Okay, so you you have to wash the pan and iron the seam allowance always toward the back. Then I'll turn and return the leg. Okay, and here it is. So imagine this would be wide open, easy to put in the hoop. So I like me insert my fabric in the hoop, then put the hoop on the machine, and then slide underneath my tearaway. The fabric is thick enough. You don't need more precaution than this. Your fabric has to be tough, and this is not stretchy at all. The other one neither. So this is very easy. You have to put a stabilizer underneath. There's no such a thing as doing embroidery and never use a stabilizer. You don't do this. And I heard the lady a few weeks ago saying, thank God, the lady that I didn't know, Scott towel underneath. My goodness, Scott towel is for kitchen. It's not for embroidery. This is a sewing room. And you realize you did a good job when you wash your garment after you wear it and it comes flat. You don't need to press it and stretch it and remove the wrinkle. See? So I'd like to see the job after Scott towel layers. It's not the proper thing to do. Okay, and then I like to embellish with little rhinestone, and those rhinestone are with the glue at the back, and you have a heat tool to make them stick. So people ask me, well, when you wear it or when you wash it, do they go away? Not at all. Look at this, and they're not. This is not new. Huh? This I'm wearing them since a few years. So you see, it stays there. If you respect how many minutes, sometimes it says 10 seconds, and sometimes it's 3 seconds for the glue to melt to your fabric. Well, you respect what the manufacturer tells you. So, okay, now you see with the bigger hoop and at the the bottom of the leg, you need to open the leg. Now, why do we do embroidery? Of course, to personalize our clothes, to make them look good, and we're proud of our machine and our design. But we can also use embroidery design to repair. So this is on my machine right now. So I will move. Oh, sorry, see my hand. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. And if I do this, okay. So I have my cell phone because I want to show you what happened, why I did this. Okay. You see, my pair of pants had holes. Okay. And this is like a little bit a knit. I have the fabric has 5% stretchy. How do I repair all these little things here nicely? Embroidery is just perfect. So I did it. Look at this. So I had all underneath here, somewhere, I don't remember by heart. Here I understand, I remember. So you see, you repair. I see one more. So I keep this in my hoop and I will go. Oh no, this is not. Oh no, this is dust. Okay, okay. But if you had to repair more, you take a little part and you copy and paste wherever the repairing needs to be. So what I did, I took a built-in design in my Continental M17. But like I say, whatever machine you have, you choose your design. Huh? Every design suits, you want them full at least, okay? So I choose my design. And when I put it here, when I position my design, I saw where there was the damage. I couldn't embroider, there's nothing. So with my software, Artistic Digitizer, you cannot choose a section of design into the machine. Huh? You have to go to your software. And last month, in Canada anyway, last month was a free trial, and this month with a special price. And this month, well, the Artistic Digitizer is on special. So I use it to, did you see what I did? I took a part and I copy it. You see, I add more to cover my, so when you do this, you need to print your template and you need this for perfect placement, okay? So this is how I realize I put my fabric in the hoop and then I position my design and I realize the holes were still there. So no problem with the software. Took apart, copy, paste, flip, whatever, I add design. I add a few things to hide my holes. And how did I know where my holes were? Well, when your template, plastic template, is on top of your pants, okay, you count your square and you say, I need to cover here. I need to cover. So you count it, and on the screen of your computer, on Artistic Digitizer, you have the same template and the same square. You copy, paste, and you hide everything. So you see, now I can wear them without, well, they'll be unique. But this time I needed to open my leg. You see, this is my seam and my seam, two-sided. Okay, it's open. But I did not open until the end. You see, whoops, screensaver. See, I stopped here. I didn't need more than this. Oh, now this was a little bit tricky to put in the hoop. So I just have to close a little part. There was no need to undo everything. So then you have to be careful the way you position your design, your fabric, and see the opening. You have to be careful. The machine here is a flat bed. So 500E, 550E, CM17, they're flat bed, not free arm. And you see, I did my job without a problem. Without a problem. No, there's no problem. And I would have to do it anyway with a free arm. I would have no choice. And I don't want just to put a design. So on the other side, I saw one hole. So what I'm going to do, see, there's a hole here. I think it was in the fabric. No, okay, you see now? I think it was in the fabric, okay? So what I'm going to do is I will keep only one flower or a branch or whatever, and I will drop the few flower along the pants. I will have to open the leg, that's for sure. Okay, so but just small designs, you know, to show that I how should I say, not just to put a design to hide. Sometimes say, she wanted to repair. You see what I wanted to do. But if you do some specialty, you know, one fold and then just a little bit on the other side, you look like it looks like you bought how should I say, designer pants. Okay, so okay, I'm okay in time. So artistic digitizer and print your template and then modify. See the difference between them? Okay, now people say, hey, you're always on your Continental M17. Aha. Now if I turn, you know this machine? 15,000. Okay, so I have 15,000. So 15,000, oops, okay, has 15,000, 12,000, S9 as a free arm, but a total free arm, total and a long free arm. You need a small hoop. You cannot do a big design with a free arm. Huh? So what kind of design would I do? So you see what I did here? I use a thick thread, size 12, variegated thread. And with the free arm, I just personalize the bottom of one of my pair of pants. Okay, these are casual. It's not very classy pants, okay? And I'll remove it from the machine. You'll see. You see, it's going all the way around, really freehand. So I can do it with almost every machine. So you see, positioning, and then you're unique. While I have this hoop in my hand, I'll move this a bit better like that. Okay, what is this here? No, I'm not well. Okay, yeah, what is this here? You slide this, okay, and let's say I want my design higher. You have to push your fabric, push. You have room, you have enough room to push it, and then you don't want the fabric falls in the embroidery area, so you protect the embroidery area with that little tool here. It comes with the hoop, and then you can do your embroidery. Let's say, okay, let's say I want my design here. Okay, so I would have to be careful for the design not to fall. I would have to put this here. I'm in the air now. Oh la la. Okay, and to protect, see, nothing will fall. No, I will have no accident. This is, you know, you can embroider also socks, little girls' socks or little boys' socks, okay? You can do socks with this, or cuff, or collar, but you don't want the other part falls and be embroidered by accident, so this is a protection, okay? So with the thicker thread, I embroider the side at the bottom of a pair of pants. Then maybe you say, where else can I do embroidery? You can do the whole, you know, if you cut and make your pair of pants, there's no problem, huh? But if you buy your pants or you want to decorate your pants or personalize your pants, well, this is a bit of a challenge. So then you say, no, me, I have 550E or 500E, and I cannot embroider my pants. Of course you can. So the difference is 550E is no 500 and 550E, and 350, 300, they have a free arm. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I say, Celine. 500, 550 flatbed. So there's an optional, some country is optional, that hoop in some country, it comes with the machine. So you see, it's a flatbed, and I could use it without a problem, this little hoop, and I embroidered the back, of course, with a small design, the back of the pants. So what did I do? Hold on. It's hard with the camera in front of you. So if, you see, I did my positioning. I said, oh, I want it right in the center at the back. And I did my positioning. I push it as close as I want to the bottom. But you cannot do embroidery like this, huh? You see at the back. So now you just have to move the pants up. See? And then you have to be careful. You have to stay there. You cannot go and have a coffee. Yeah? So then you have to be careful, and the machine does this embroidery. Small embroidery, but as long as this, so it's 2 inches by 5 inches. And I'll show you the result. So you see, this is at the back of my pants. And, well, it's just to say you add a little something to personalize you can put a rhinestone in the center. Just, you can add flowers somewhere else, whatever. And all the machine has small designs. Okay. So I'll turn the camera and I'll see. I hope you have socks. Yeah. Okay. I hope Fabiola is there. From my experience, that will be kind of tricky to sew back up monthly because it is time. Yes, it is, but I did it. I did it. Beautiful repair. Okay. Can this flower be digitized? Of course, you can digitize them, but it's built in, so there's no need. Today, what I need to do. I'm not reading good in English. How are the jeans at the top stitch? Yeah. Well, with the top stitch seam, inside seam, well, you have to remove the whole top stitch up to the crotch, and then do your embroidery, and then close your pants, and after you do your top stitch, that you have no choice, and it's feasible. It's not. To be difficult to fix up nice after I finish the embroidery. Oh, no, you will be able to do it. Don't worry. Okay, I hope I answer everybody. If not, they are built into the machine. You can use any flower. You don't need this one. The machine the Janome machine gives you, when you buy an embroidery machine, when you buy an embroidery machine, it's full of designs. So see, I have another one here, and you play with the design. You cannot play here. The only thing you can do is in the edit function, you can copy, paste, enlarge plus 20%, less 20%, rotation to the left, to the right, 45 degree, 1 degree. You can corner, which is not appropriate here, flip vertically, horizontally, center position, okay? And that's about it here. That's good. But if you really, let's say you want to embroider only this flower somewhere else, you need a software. You cannot do it directly in the machine. And I'm mentioning because the software is on sale now. So, the price for software, it's really, when you pay, it's always expensive. When you sell, it's not expensive. It's not so expensive. I understand, but you can play with your machine so much more, always with same design. if you change the location of some embroidery parts, if you change thread, if you enlarge, if you make a layout, the same design will never look the same. And when you buy the software, you have 3,500 design that comes with the software on top of one, hold on, 1,230 design in this machine. But every Janome machine are loaded of design to be embroidered. You see, for different kind of hoop. See, this is what I used. Okay, it's coming. This is the design. You see, it tells me it's too big for my hoop. Of course, I didn't have the right hoop. Ay, ay, ay. So this is the one I had, and I made a bobo. Okay, this one is in the garbage. So this is what I used. Oh no, this is not the one I used. This is last week. Oh, yo, Celine. Anyway, you have so many. Turn the page, and you know you need a bit of creativity. What help us with creativity? Pinterest, Janome website. So this is really helpful. I'm not an artist. Look at this. This is really Asiatic. Anyway, I hope this, with these all these little tips and tricks, I help you. And okay, what tells you the size? What tells you the size of the design? Well, on the design, when you say okay, hold on, okay, okay, the dimensions. Well, now I'm in millimeter, but if you want to put your machine in inches, and the software gives you the size also. And the machine does not generate stitches. The software generates stitches. So let's say here I'm 140. Oh, yeah, I'm not good. 140 by 160 millimeter. Let's say you want to put it at 200 and 260. Well, in the machine, you'll end up with 34,900 stitch, even if you enlarge it, but not in the software. The software, it will generate the stitches for you, so it won't be empty, and you can. Sometimes you will have to play with the design, but you can enlarge pretty much as big as the bigger hoop with a little the word tweak, I hope. Okay, so what tells you this? Okay, I answer, and I have, and I explore it. Okay, watch every skill builder. Good. You and Celine inspire me every week. Oh, good. Very, very good. This is why we're doing this. Okay. So anyway, if there's question, I always answer you on writing after my day, because after this I'm teaching. And now I want to turn the camera. Okay, so after my class tonight, I will answer if you have any question. I answer everybody one by one. But I hope you're going to embellish your pants. We should have a fashion show, a virtual fashion show one day. I hope Janome will think about that. Okay, so I wish you a good week, and see you next week. Bye bye.